Hi Virgo, welcome to the New Moon in Gemini reading for June 6, 2024. New moons bring about new cycles. This reading is going in the direction of 8 events, a creative endeavor. So this can mean that this is a really creative period for you. Maybe you are working on a new creative project. And if you've just been thinking about it, it's probably time to get going on it. There's a shift into high gear where this is concerned, where this card pretends. This can be something really personal, like the card shows. Maybe you're taking up painting or learning a new instrument. But it can also be, for many of you, deciding where to go to school for the next year, a profession, that you are considering. There's a lot of potential, especially in the creative arts, so writing, publishing, painting, drawing, that sort of thing. So this is also about sharing your talents. Really important where that's concerned. Okay, sorry about the interruption. All right, so let's see where this is taking you, Virgo. Seems really nice card. Okay. The first column is where you find yourself at the time of the new moon, or if you are consciously creating something new or starting something new, it would show up in this column. And the second column is you and how you're dealing with the whole situation, what you're thinking about it, how you're focusing on it, how you're feeling about it. And the last column is probable outcome. It's probable because some things we can change if we have the proper information, and some things are just meant for us to experience, but that is always for our growth. May not always seem like it at the time, but it is usually in hindsight, if we're smart and we think or look back to see what the lesson was from the experience. All right, let's get started. Well, you have a wish fulfillment card with that 9 of Cups. But it is after we have faced our fears that the universe offers us a wish and wants to grant us a wish. So this is a Make-A-Wish card. Now maybe you have to figure out what that is with the Judgment card there. It's a call to action. It's the clarion call. There are epiphanies. It's a rebirth, a reawakening, and somehow we know where we belong on this planet, what our task is, why we're even here. It's that big a deal, really, the Judgment card. So maybe a wish happens that really kind of opens up your world, your situation, your life. Can be motherhood for some people. That doesn't get any more creative than that. But this is also 3, right? So 3 is the creative principle itself. This is nature. This is motherhood. This is pregnancy. But it is the creative principle. Also, it's the energy of being catered to. So it's the quintessential female. And we have here a wish come true. So emotional satisfaction and just feeling like we belong here on the earth. And what we're doing here. Wow, for somebody it really could be pregnancy. But again, it's the creative principle. It is associated with Taurus. I'm sorry, it's associated with Venus. Forgive me. two major arcana, though. It really feels to me like you're in a situation where you can kind of get what you want with the Empress card there. Like I said, it's being sort of catered to. You just sit there and we'll bring it right to you. It's that kind of energy. Like queen for a day. Nice. Really nice. Nice energy. Goodness, Virgo. Um, it can have something to do with a mother, your mother, or important females in your life. Um, You are the Five of Swords, though. That kind of throws me for a loop a little bit. Something that was hard won, maybe, and that can be the facing of the fears part of the situation. But your words have impact with the Five of Swords. And so it's always asking you to mind your words, understand the impact you have on other people. It's also the card of you may get what you want, but it may not be the way you want it. And that can be because it is future oriented. Maybe you want it now, which the Empress would certainly be like, I want it now. And the star card is saying future oriented. Or maybe it's somebody else, a female in your life, who wants it now. And you're saying it'll come in the future. But it is a creative endeavor, so it can be something that you have to work really hard for. Let's say you get a commission, a wish come true. You're an artist, you're a painter, you're a musician, you're a publisher, you write, something like that. You get a commission. You get to use your creative principle. You know where you're going with that judgment card. You know what you're supposed to do. You know now that you are an author or a creative, whatever. You know what it is you're supposed to do. But you have to kind of work really hard for it, or it's not the way you wanted it with that Five of Swords. You get what you want, but it may not be the way you wanted it. And the Star card is also, like I said, something for the future. Maybe it's just too far away from you. But there is inspired energy with the Star card there. I must say I do get quite a bit of good energy from this reading. So it can be very energetic. Can be a very energetic time for you. And the interesting thing about the three, right, and the Empress is that the three is a lot of energy. And you just have to worry about burnout then, because you can give all your energy and then you have nothing left. So that is a bit of a precaution there. Though I don't see it just yet. In any case, the Star card is inspiration and time for action. Right? Clarity. Now, this is my winter timing card. So perhaps the Star card is saying yes in the winter. And that's not really what you wanted. You wanted it now. But it may be more in the winter time when things are, when there is the opportunity to take action. Okay. It's my Triumph and Security card. It is my Yes card, the Ace of Swords. It is Excalibur. So it is only the true can yield its power. So, wield its power, excuse me. So, really important for you to be truthful and honest, and that's why you have to be careful here with this Five of Swords. This is a difficult card. It's not an easy card. It can be humiliation, and so you do want to watch your words. You want to watch what you're saying and how you're saying it here. And I say that because of the Seven of Swords here. So the Seven of Swords can be open enemies. And it is possible that you think they're friends, but they can be open enemies. However, this can also be strategy, right? These are strategic moves, the Seven of Swords. He is stealing away the Seven Swords from the enemy camp so they can't be used against him, right? And it really kind of ties in with this energy for me. But in a sense, it's kind of like you started it with the Five of Swords, right? You said something, and that kind of created a domino effect. So be mindful of that for sure. However, there is some strategy, and it can be with the past, or people from the past, or friends, younger people. This is the Sharing is Caring card, but it is also my Mercury in retrograde card. So again, people, situations, events from the past that come forward again to have another look. But it's also strategy so that we are not making the same mistakes twice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have the devil with that. Yeah. The devil is codependency, but it can also be things that just don't gel the way you want them to. Again, something hard won. It's very hard won here. Um, Codependent relationships, uh, codependency on substance. Um, but the interesting thing about the devil is that you see exactly what it is that needs to be released. So then it's really up to you to do it. Now, I keep seeing the devil and the Seven of Swords, so open enemies. I kind of feel like perhaps there were people or situations from the past that gave you a hard time. Be very, very um, wary of those things. Really think twice about it. I do want to pull another card for that. Um, because I'm really kind of getting the idea here that we don't want to make the same mistakes twice. Okay, possible seeing things through rose-colored glasses, right? Everything's just peachy, but it's not. We're ignoring the pitfalls, perhaps, or the people that can do it. However, it is 9:10, right? So it is the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. That there's just some precautionary energy there for me, and so when I do see that with the Ten of Cups, it really is be careful not to slough off because the Ten of Cups can also be, I think it's Mars in Pisces, and that's kind of like shirking your responsibilities, taking too many days off. um, Substance abuse, right? So drinking on the job or that kind of thing. This, you know, because it's been something from the past that comes forward again, and that's the precautionary tale here. Don't do the same bad thing that you would have done prior or that you had done prior, or don't take on the same people that you dealt with before. That kind of energy. All right. That weren't good. They weren't good, and so maybe they come around and say, well, I want to help you in this new endeavor, or get rich quick schemes with your creative endeavors, um, and they messed you up before. Be careful that they don't paint a rosy picture, or that you're not painting a rosy picture. It's also possible because you're the one here with Five of Swords. So integrity is super important here. The Ace of Swords, that's what I was saying, it's the Excalibur card. Only the true can wield its power. So be mindful of your power. Be mindful of your words. Don't promise on anything you can't deliver. Don't make it bigger than it really is. Okay? That's just a small precaution, I think. Let's see, what does Spirit want you to know? Oh, nice one. You have soul purpose. Act on your purpose today. So whatever it is that you're creating, whatever it is that you're doing, this creative endeavor is something that you feel like that's why you came here, right? All of this, that's a judgment card. All of a sudden I know what I'm here to do, why I came to this planet, why I exist. Okay? Thank you, Virgo. I hope this has been helpful. I will return in 2 weeks with a full moon reading. Your viewage is appreciated. Bye for now.